when I'm in someone's half guard or their knee shell, it's her knee being able to move this way that opens up the close guard. So one reason that can happen is, let's say she gets the 2 from when we've been working in class. That's actually one way to get back to close guard. Now she can pull the leg out, close it. So it's not just that this leg makes a beeline and comes out, it's that there's something stopping me from blocking her leg or whatever happens to be. The easiest way to prevent it is what I was just doing. Put your knee on top of theirs. And this is the beginning of a left-sided hip position. So if I really want to prevent someone from getting back to close guard, which is a good idea, starting in the left-sided hip will do that.
Is your knee up yet?
My right knee, my right knee's up.
So when we do put this right knee up, you're going to walk the foot in to pull her heels away from her butt.
Yeah, I would start doing this, and then I would see what happened. Now I feel like I can pass this knee, and I would just start walking her down as we've been doing. If I'm like this instead of this, the advantage would be that I can go to the right-sided hip. There's one less step to do. But when you're going with someone, you can kind of tell what they're aiming for. If you know they're aiming for close guard, you can just block that out.
When you're there, would you do that where you turn your knee to the sky and break?
Yeah, so I would start walking my foot in. So I want to get my knee out of here. And if I pull my heel back and Emily just follows me, then I can go to a cross knee pass. I can start smashing her flat and going for really any of the passes that we've been doing. If I do this and she starts pulling her heels towards her butt, then I'll walk it in and follow her. And then I would go to the cross knee pass.
I see. Yeah.
Does that make sense? To kind of build off of that, all of the movements that we're making when we pass the guard, remember this is a square hip position, right? This is me being stable or seeking out stability. Maybe I was getting swept and I caught my balance. But what I really am aiming for is to go from the left-sided hip to the right-sided hip, back and forth, back and forth. So I'm not trying to accomplish a lot from here, I'm trying to make my way towards one-sided hip, then come back, and then switch again, and then switch again, and that just continues all the way through until the submission. Now, you don't see that, it doesn't always go fully left-sided, fully right-sided, fully left-sided. Sometimes it's, and that was left to right. So it doesn't always fully be expressed, but my intention is to do so. And that's how I shut down my partner's game while building mine, making forward progress. And so that's going to come up a lot today. And we spent some time yesterday drilling that in the hip-to-hip movement. But just something that, one of the principles I would keep in mind is try to find the hip-to-hip wherever you are, left-sided or right-sided. Let's get with a partner, and we'll start off with just passes we did on the first day. Okay, so I grab my partner's belt, my thumb is up, pull my elbow behind. I'm going to open my right knee and use my left hand to help move me forward. My left knee follows. I do it again. From here, I'm going to get the cross face, circling in, grabbing underneath my partner's head, then scraping my shoulder all the way up to the chin. And here you can see the left-sided hip happens. Okay, from here, I'm going to build up to the paw grip crossface, grabbing under the shoulder, picking up my partner, grabbing the armpit, and pushing off the ground. Bring them in, and apply pressure from here. Remember, at this point, there's a few different finishes that we started off with. I can walk my foot in, put my knee towards the ceiling, point my toes, and kick out my leg. Then you can also go to the lapel feet, which I think a lot of you are starting to feel comfortable putting pressure with. All in. From here, I can do the exact same finish I just did, or if I'm not able to get into the elbow and armpit, I bring my head under this arm, or let's keep just right here, because you'd want to lift my jaw here. Or I'll put the back of my head on my partner's chin as I free my knee, move it over my partner's knee, and put my hand on the ground. From here, I apply pressure with my hand and my head, Use my left leg to pry open the quarter guard and finish with the mount. So those were the day 1 passes. We'll do a round of that. Then we'll come back, look at the day 2 passes, and then start mixing them together and go from there. Let's pair up here. Let's pair up here and try this start first. Here we go. 1 for 1 on this. If you want more videos, please click below to subscribe. If you want to dive in deeper, you can click here to get a free video seminar I did of one of my favorite sequences from standing to submission. And if you have any questions or anything you want to see, please leave it in the comments below.